Welcome back. So today we're going to pick up with the side quest here for Thelma. And I'm going to look and see if I can't seem to find this guy. So I'm going to look around. I know he's supposed to be in like the morgue because that's what his one hint was. So we'll go give that a shot here in a minute, but let's go work on Thelma's item first. Kind of see who's tailing her. So we're just following the little person head icon, which was pointing us this way. Aha! There. A couple of people up there. Can't really tell anything about them yet. But that is a lead. Oh, there we go. Ah, Pruin rookie and a Pruin cadet. Okay. Well, they're not very high level, so we may be okay. But while we're over here, we'll just continue looting. Alright, let's be quiet. There they are. Alright. Well, we got them pretty easily. Admittedly, we were well over leveled for them. I mean, we're at level 11, so. This probably is a clue. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumor about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the hospital. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech, then report directly back to us and we will decide what action should be taken. Okay. So that's another hint towards Thelma. Let's continue looking around here. Alright, that seems to be it. Kind of looks like you can go in there, but I don't guess you can. Alright. Oh, there he is. Hey, what's up, buddy? Been looking for you.
I cannot enter.
Yep. Back up.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague. Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Kind of come down in life here.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
Are you afraid of being easy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too.
Yep.
Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Yeah, that was nice of him.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
I wonder what he means by that.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I'm not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Yeah, he's got a lot of drugs. All right.
I'm sorry you ended up on my plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
Who the hell was he talking to? Okay, that was weird. So I want to see if I can go back into the morgue and fight more skull and whatnot. I haven't really tried to see if you can go back into a place to kind of farm a little experience. So let's see if we can. That will help us out a little bit, depending on what their XP level is. Mm-hmm. Yes, it would appear so. Excellent. Okay, so that's where we need to go to find the Priwin people. Well, let me go see what. They all appear to be above me or below me, so this floor should be okay. I'll do a quick run through here, just collecting some stuff, and then we'll see what kind of XP we get taking them on. Well, he just popped out of nowhere. Didn't he, though? Ah, get up. Okay, well, it looks like that's all the skull on this floor. But we will need to keep an eye out, just in case. You guys are sneaky.
It's locked, all right.
Definitely did not get a lot of XP off of these guys. So if that's what you're going for, definitely not the place to do it. Okay, I think we're good down here. Looks like it at least. I mean, there's a lot of stuff we can get. It's just, it's not... We're just not getting a lot of XP off of anybody down here, so... Okay. Let's continue our search through here. Nope. What's this? Death report. Decedent Samuel Connor. Age 39. Fisherman. Occupation. Cause of death natural. Probable cause of death. Fast progressing pneumonia by virus-induced pulmonary consolidation. Spanish influenza. Examination attendees, Dr. Tippett, Nurse Brannigan. Name and signature of medical examiner, Dr. Tippett. Why would the doctor sign off on his own medical exam of a deceased body?
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
Okay, well, the legs and arm damage, that's normal then.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Okay, we'll switch to this one real quick. See if there's any more stuff in here we can gather up. Doesn't appear to be. Oh, that's a high-level skull in there. Okay, well, not really. It doesn't really seem to be profitable to come down here from an XP standpoint. Well, that's disappointing. I'd hoped it'd be, something that we could get, decent, several hundred points worth of XP by going in there, but it didn't appear that was going to be the case. Although we did luck into a new investigation, so that's good. Okay, so this one's a ways away. Oh, there's new dialogue available with the doctor. Uh-huh. Okay, this is the hospital. I didn't want to go back into the morgue. Let's go see the doctor real quick.
I need to talk to you, Edgar.
Please do so.
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes, Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest donor.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
This should be interesting.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
Well, that didn't really tell us much.
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Prewen. Zealots to the last man.
Where do they come from?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention, but they concluded vampires were a scourge.
They're definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
Perhaps too capable. Nurse Crane also ran an illicit dispensary in Whitechapel. I had to ask for her resignation.
I see. Well, we'll just have to manage without her assistance.
We'll talk later. I need to talk to you, Edgar.
Please do so.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
Just want to make sure I wasn't missing anything there. So this area is at level 99. On the stability or wellness meter, however you want to view it. Where is the nurse?
Please, Doctor.
Ah. There's some place for me to listen to something.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you.
Ah.
No one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
So that's how he gets the stuff for his medical, his
Good evening, Nurse
pawn.
Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Where's the other nurse at? Come on, where you at? It's must be out here. Oh, there she is.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did. I know his mistake caused a patient's death.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from this hospital. I could not let that happen.
You can't allow your emotions to dictate your conduct concerning patients, Nurse Brannigan.
Look around you, Dr. Reed. Do you really think we can afford to lose a brilliant practitioner like Dr. Tippett's in our situation?
I can't say I approve of what you did. But as a field surgeon, I know that some situations require you to bend the rules.
I'm not proud of what I've done, but to contain the epidemic must be our priority, so we can't afford to lose Dr. Tippett.
Well, I can understand that.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Alright, so let's go find Dr. Tippett now. Yep, there he is.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Kokoran, I want you to tell me about Mr. Connor. How did he die? What happened?
He was my patient. He died because of my mistake. That's the blunt truth.
Who was this patient?
I don't know. Some sick man from the docks, maybe a fisherman. I had no time to talk with him. No one claimed a body.
What was the nature of the mistake?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was wrong, and the administered dosage was too strong.
Why not stop practicing?
Are you mad? I killed that man, I admit it, and it won't happen again. I have saved so many lives since then.
Do I want to cover for him?
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
I'll cover Dr. Tippett in exchange for his resignation. I think that's pretty fair.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news?
I will cover for you, Dr. Tippett, by keeping what happened to Mr. Connor to myself.
I don't know what to say, actually. I can't exactly force you to become my accomplice.
You didn't force me. This is my decision to make. I believe you're still of use to the hospital, considering the situation.
Then I can make you this promise. As soon as the epidemic is eradicated, I will resign.
Yeah, so there's only one other hint that remains to be unlocked for him.
What will you do after your resignation? Do you have a plan?
I always fancied visiting Cyprus. Such a beautiful island. I could buy a house there by the sea, read poetry, and wait for death.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Alright, so let's go see if we can talk to her real quick. There she is.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Okay.
Goodbye, Nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Alright, so it's at 99, so let's see what happens if we
Hey,
kill
Doc.
somebody. And obviously, this guy just really deserves to die, so... You're gone, Clay. Let's see. Oh. I guess it's telling us where to take him with the trail there. Pay us no heed, people. Nothing to see here. I hope they're not just maybe taking it to my office, because damn, that's gonna look odd. Ah, here's where I can go to kill him. Got it. Okay.
I killed, extorted, stole. Now I die. Fuck it. I lived the way I wanted.
Okay, so the district will soon suffer the results of what I've done. Alright, well, we're at 42 minutes, so let's go ahead and see what happens. I'm gonna tell you what, we'll stop this one here as I go back to the room. And we'll pick up with the consequences of killing him. So, that sounds good. Sounds like a good way to go. Alright. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hope you'll subscribe, as well as hit the notification bell so you know when I put new videos out. And I hope you have a good rest of the day. I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching.